This week, the chaos won't stop till the last drop.
When contestants get eliminated, they spill an explosive surprise.
Pick them up and throw them at your opponents. Just make sure you're not holding one when the music stops.
I guess volatile comebacks can happen in seconds.
Hoo-yah, let's get cooking. Get ready for some vertical action, folks. Our contestants are about to battle it out amid the skyscrapers of Seoul. Now, the powerhouses, the big splash, the retros, and finally, the shock and awe. Let's hit the ground running.
There's fog and low visibility in the arena. Our contestants will need to use every sense to outsmart their opponents.
For once, our arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field for this round. The retros are busy unwrapping Vault 2. The big splash are unlocking Vault 1. The retros swooped up a cash box.
We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
Reloading!
The shock and awe picked up a cash box. The big splash are back in action.
Looking hungry, the shock and awe should expect some retaliation.
The shock and awe are stepping up. First cash out live.
There, that's better! Enemy! Up there!
The shock and awe deliver a shocking performance.
Environment hack! Deploying jump pad. Tossing some fire!
Another washout for the big splash. Tough times multiply.
No need for towels. They've been left high and dry.
We've got the big splash returning to the arena.
Retaliation is building up. The powerhouses need to stay alert.
Back in action!
display from the shock and
Let's get
awe.
airborne.
They're out in front.
Jump pad deployed.
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
The big splash can't catch a break. Team wipe again.
Talk about a belly flop.
Out in front, it's the Retros showing how it's done. The stakes just jumped with a new vault on the field.
Cash out C, let's go.
The big splash have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
The vibe is shifting. The Retros could be in for some serious repercussion.
The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The Retros are busy unwrapping Vault 4. We've got the shock and awe at the helm.
Pop grenade out.
Team wipe calamity for the shock and awe.
Shock and awe have been wiped.
Impressive steal by the powerhouses.
Wow, that was a bold play.
The Retros got the cash box. The shock and awe are back.
They've had time to plot their comeback. The powerhouses better watch out.
The Retros are on top.
Dematerializing. This might burn.
Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
The shock and awe have been wiped out.
The shock and awe have taken up arms and are charging back into the arena. Team respond.
Go for a steal on D.
The powerhouses keep the momentum going. A new vault, that's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance.
Stay close to each other.
Our fans might just be in awe of the shock and awe as they're opening a vault.
I'm reloading.
Only a minute left for our contestants to show the world what they're made of.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
Cash out completed by the Retros.
Solid teamwork like this could really pay off for the Retros.
The Retros will need to try again. Team wiped.
They've been archived, Scotty.
The shock and awe got the cash box. Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants.
The Retros are re-engaging.
They certainly look determined. The powerhouses could be their first target.
A setback for the powerhouses. They're down again.
Houses have been wiped
The
out.
finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step up.
The Retros are responding and hoping to recreate those glory days. Ten seconds left. The shock and awe dropped a bombshell on the match, taking the victory. Their competition will need to avoid standing in awe of them next round.
And after a strong performance, the Retros will also move ahead to the next round.
The high notes, the jet setters, the retros, and finally, the shock and awe. All right, it's showtime, folks.
Let's go.
A sun-kissed day with great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
This match's arena is a work in progress, offering contestants unique opportunities to exploit the construction site.
Grateful. Bring us on the left.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
I don't stop the cash box.
We got it. Moving.
The retros grabbed a cash box.
Team, stick side by side.
The jet setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe.
Swapping
Yep,
stuff
they're
out.
out of fuel for now.
I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play. The retros pull ahead. What a way to open the match. The high notes land the first cash out.
They're really playing in concert, Scotty. Beautiful arrangements.
The shock and awe just made their return to the arena.
Come on up.
front, the high notes are setting the tempo. The shock and awe stun the crowd, opening Vault 3. The Jet Setters' cruise has been cut short again. Team down.
They really hit the tarmac, Scotty.
And here, team white.
The shock and awe swooped up a cash box.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
As we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
The shock and awe are making waves as they gain ground.
Incoming. Throwing sonar grenade. I'm reloading.
Great enthusiasm. The Retros don't want to loiter around. They'll be first on the payback list.
Cash out by the Retros.
Long enough to understand the importance of teamwork. Nice job.
Defend over
An
here.
excellent economic forecast
Good
in the
catch.
arena as we've got a new vault.
Danger at cash out D. Threat detected. Up there.
The Jet Setters must take off soon or face elimination.
Taking damage.
The shock and awe find themselves on the receiving end of a wipeout again.
That'll be a shock to their system.
Is ticking and the stakes are high. Every move is a daring leap toward victory. What an amazing performance so far in this round by the contestants.
High stakes and bold moves. This round is absolutely
Jump pad
mesmerizing.
here.
The Jet Setters could be grounded soon. They're in danger of missing the next round.
Much better.
After that attempt to cash out heist. Nice interception. Kudos to the shock and awe. They just cashed out. Heads up! A vault just hit the arena.
Back in
The
action.
Retros are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
I bet they're looking for revenge. If I were the Jet Setters, I'd stay in the high ground.
Busy unlocking a vault, it's the shock and awe.
Trying my luck here. Never liked that one anyway.
We aren't quite done yet. The outcome of this match will be decided in overtime.
Cash out launched by the High Notes. The High Notes lead the match. The shock and awe have commenced a cash out.
Time to bounce.
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
They lost their rhythm and they paid for it.
Only 30 seconds left. Every second matters now.
This is the final sprint.
The high notes are back on the scene.
Trying my luck here.
10 seconds.
Enemy spotted down there.
Well, folks, the Shock and Awe are the team to beat in what promises to be a thunderous final round.
And they're also joined by the high notes. We'll find out which team finds their rhythm first in our upcoming two-team clash.
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. All right, the high notes versus the Shock and Awe. Last battle, best battle, bring it.
It's time for the final round of this tournament. This means a slight change to the rules. The first team to reach 50,000 will be our winners. You ready, Scotty?
Am I ready? June, I've been doing most of the commentating all tournament. The high notes are prying into Vault 1.
Jump pad ready.
Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
That's the finals for you, folks.
Exactly,
Jump pad
and it's
deployed.
why we love this show. Anything can happen.
The Shock and Awe swooped up a cash box.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
The Shock and Awe have been wiped.
The Shock and Awe are re-entering the arena.
I'm reloading.
The high notes are hitting all the right keys. Cash out started.
Switching things up. Never liked that one anyway.
Cash out snatch, just like that.
Playing a sneaky steal is a great way to win the match, and the hearts of our fans.
More shock and less awe as the Shock and Awe get hit by another team wipe.
That's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
A coup, talk about a strategic steal.
Nothing's a guarantee, Scotty. That's the beauty of this game.
The Shock and Awe have returned to the arena.
They'll be aiming for payback, and as for the high notes, better watch out.
Never liked that one anyway. Reloading. Throwing pyro grenade. Took a hit.
That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played. Our first cash out goes to the Lions. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
They're moving in perfect harmony. Seamless teamwork.
The high notes are prying into Vault 2. The shock and awe are back in play. The shock and awe got hold of a cash box. It's all speed and precision as the shock and awe take charge.
Taking damage! Use a gas tank! Taking damage!
Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
Different kind of out!
Cash out snatch, just like that. We've got the shock and awe returning to the arena.
After that
Relocating.
earlier altercation, the high notes should probably stay on high alert.
Moving, follow me! Hello from the North Pole! Oh, no, I'm glitched!
It's lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the high notes. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.